Hello, let's talk about the Ride1Up Prodigy XC. The Prodigy XC is a great performing electric mountain bike that is also a great value. It has everything you need on a cross-country mountain bike combined with a torquey Brose Mid-Drive motor for power. It is available for a little under $2,400. The Ride1Up Prodigy family is available in 3 different styles: a regular and step-through commuter bike, and the XC, which is set up as a mountain bike. Can a bike that is also sold as a commuter bike be a good off-road mountain bike? The answer is a huge yes. Let's talk about the features. The Prodigy XC comes with a 120mm air-sprung fork with lockout. It doesn't have adjustable damping, but it is light years ahead of the generic spring forks found on most electric bikes. This air fork actually feels pretty good off-road. The pedal driveline is a 9-speed Advent Microshift driveline. This is a mountain bike 9-speed 1X driveline that is found on many non-electric entry-level mountain bikes. It has clean shifting and a reputation for good durability. The bike has Tektro Orion 4P hydraulic brakes with 180mm rotors. These brakes feel great and provide good stopping power with minimal finger effort. It has 27.5-inch wheels with Maxxis Forecaster 2.4-inch width tires. These are real legitimate mountain bike trail tires. I've used Maxxis tires for years on my regular mountain bike, and they are my tire brand of choice. The rims and tires are not tubeless ready, which should be a standard for any mountain bike over $1,000, and I would have preferred 29-inch wheels instead of 27.5, which would have been better for how this bike will get used. The Prodigy frame even has cable routings built in for adding a dropper post. A dropper post is not included, but it would be very easy to add one. The bike is powered by a Brose Mid-Drive unit that can produce up to 90 Nm of torque. It is the same drive unit found on much more expensive bikes such as those produced by Specialized. It uses a torque sensor to activate the motor. The battery is a 36-volt 14 amp-hour using Samsung Phylon cells. This battery is able to provide the juice the Brose motor needs and should hold up to a lot of riding. The XC version of the bike has a headlight but no tail light. The light is bright enough for street riding but not bright enough for trail riding, and the light cannot be turned off when the bike is turned on. I contacted Ride1Up support to confirm that the light is stuck on. They confirmed that this was a decision by Brose to remove the ability to turn off the light. We plan on just removing the light altogether since we need more powerful lights for mountain bike trails. To get a non-electric mountain bike with this level of components, you would need to spend close to $1,500 for something like a Specialized fuse. The more you look into the Prodigy XC, the more you see how great a value it is. Let's talk about some of the specs. The Prodigy is a Class 3 e-bike. It has no throttle and a pedal assist top speed of 28 mph, and is labeled as the Class 3 on the logo in front of the bike. Now, this could get you in trouble if you try to ride it somewhere that only allows Class 1 e-bikes, but otherwise, no one probably really cares. The pedal assist system has 5 levels of assist from off to boost. The bike weighs in at 50 pounds, about 20 pounds more than a hardtail aluminum mountain bike would weigh. The Prodigy XC is available in only one frame size, which is about equivalent to a size large from other bike makers. It is good for riders who are about 5'8" up to 6'3". The standover height of the frame is on the high side, which makes it hard for riders less than 5'8" to ride it. We do a range test on every bike we review. This is a ride on pavement from our neighborhood out to a park that is 12 miles away, around a lake which is another 8 miles, and then back. The distance loop has some decent hills on it, up to 10% grade. We do the test riding at 15 miles per hour with a 250-pound rider. For the Prodigy XC, we use sport level of pedal assist, which gives a decent amount of help on the hills, similar to the middle pedal assist level on other e-bikes. The Prodigy went 32.86 miles on the range test. This is a little less than other $2,000 e-bikes we have tested, which have gone in the 40s. The Prodigy only has a 540-watt battery. The other bikes going over 40 miles tend to have a 700 to 800 watt battery. We wish the Prodigy had a bit bigger battery. We do a climbing test on the standard hill with every bike. The hill is a half mile long with 100 feet of elevation gain. It has sections with a grade up to 10%. We ride test bikes at their maximum pedal assist level with a 250-pound rider. The Prodigy XC took 1 minute and 52 seconds to complete the climb at an average speed of 16.91 miles per hour. Anything under 2 minutes in this test is really good. We use a GPS to measure the top speed we can get the bike up to. The top speed we could get the Prodigy up to was 25.82 miles per hour, which is a bit short of 28 miles per hour. The bike is really not geared for high-speed riding. You have to pedal with a very high cadence above 20 miles per hour, making it hard to push enough for the torque sensor to pick up a lot of effort. I found I had to pedal really hard and fast to get the bike to do anything over 22 to 22 miles per hour. I'm not disappointed at all. I bought this bike for trail riding where my average speed is closer to 8 to 10 miles per hour, but if you want a bike that easily goes 28 miles per hour, this is not it. I took the Prodigy XC to a local mountain bike trail that allows e-bikes. It was one of the most fun times I've had riding trails recently. The Prodigy XC makes you feel like you're Superman riding up steep technical climbs. It gives you lots of acceleration on the flats coming out of corners. Overall, the geometry of the bike really feels good for stability and cornering. It's slack enough to feel stable at high speed. You do feel some extra rattle on the bike going over rocks and roots from the driveline and the battery. The motor itself is very quiet. I was really pleased how easy the Prodigy made steep climbs when riding in boost mode. A 10-mile mountain bike trail that normally makes you feel pretty tired was turned to an easy, pleasant ride where it barely broke a sweat. I really had fun riding this bike on mountain bike trails. Ride1Up really did their homework with the Prodigy design and how it's spec'd out. The Prodigy comes shipped in a large box. They pad it in the box with large cardboard chunks and paper wrapping. It's really nice seeing a company use recyclable packaging. We get a lot of items to review here and throw away tons of foam and plastic packaging that can't be recycled. I love anytime a company is responsible and uses recyclable packaging. The Prodigy barely requires any assembly at all. All you have to do is put the handlebar on the stem and attach the pedals. Our rear derailleur required some adjustment. The low gear end limit was not set. It was capable of easily shifting the chain off the larger sprocket into the spokes. This can damage and break spokes and chain if done while riding under load, and there's no dork disc installed on the wheel either to prevent this. We recommend the Prodigy XC for anyone who wants a good trail-ready electric mountain bike. It is fun to ride and has great power for hill climbing thanks to the Brose Mid-Drive. We wish it had a bit more range, but it has enough for a decent length trail ride or distance ride or commute. See links below to see where you can get a Ride1Up Prodigy XC. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe if you found this helpful.